Hey guys, it's Core Ross and welcome to the 6 News Roundup. So we're rounding up all the Rainbow Six news over the last week. And of course, the first bit of news this week was that we got the mid-season balancing up on the test server. I've got a video going over the changes, and I've also got a video actually testing everything, apart from the Jaeger recoil change, because I'm terrible at testing recoil. And a little bit of bonus information is that because of the DMR changes on attack, the recruit loadout has actually changed, and when he spawns with a DMR, he now has a 3x scope instead of a 1x holographic. And then moving on from that, we have a new partnership between Ubisoft and AIM Labs for Rainbow Six Siege. And AIM Labs is a free download on Steam. If you want to go get it, you can try it out, and it's for basically training with your mouse. Well, they have replicated a couple of Rainbow Six Siege maps. They say they've also recreated recoil and player movement and physics from the game as well, in these simplified versions of 2 Rainbow Six Siege maps where you can just go in and do different training. It can be stuff like shooting nitro cells, shooting targets. It's all about improving your accuracy, and apparently they're trying to make it as similar to being in-game as possible. Now, this has probably got one thing that's bad about it, which is this probably means there's no chance of a shooting range of any type in Rainbow Six Siege in any type of reasonable timescale, because of course this is probably quite a long-term partnership looking at starting up here. So yeah, it's kind of a nail in the coffin for any kind of in-game shooting range. However, talking about being accurate, Golden Gun has returned, and this is the pop-up arcade playlist that just appears out of nowhere for 4 days and then disappears probably until next season again. And we're expected to have at least 2 arcade playlists this time around, so most likely by the end of this season there'll be another one that shows up. Whether it's new or just a recycle one again, we do not yet know, but certainly Golden Gun is back. It's going to be here until Sunday night, or depending on your time zone, that might be Monday morning. But it's a fun little distraction. It's completely unchanged from what it was before. I was kind of hoping maybe they'd tweak it or maybe add a custom mapping or something, but so far nothing of real interest there. But it's a good thing to jump into and just have a little bit of fun with. Now let's talk servers. So we got Middle Eastern data centers for PC earlier in the week. Then the next day we got Middle Eastern servers for PlayStation. Now Xbox is currently being left behind. They're using the old hardware for servers, and they're not being given these Middle Eastern data centers either, which kind of sucks. I don't know why the Xbox is just completely being left behind at this moment, but certainly for players in the Middle Eastern region on PC and PlayStation, you should now have a much better connection to a server than you did before, so that should be an upgrade all around. And then the last bit of news this week is the 6 Invitational might be happening next month. So of course it was delayed earlier this year, and it's been tentatively kind of put into potentially be between the May 11th and May 23rd. So 23rd would be the finals, and everything leading up to that would be all the other games. So this is pretty good, but there is some really bad news, and that is currently, I don't know if you've seen the news, but COVID is going crazy in Brazil right now. And it is just so bad that anyone from Brazil is not going to be allowed to go to the 6th Invitational, which is taking place in France. And that means Brazilian teams like FaZe Clan, Ninjas in Pajamas, Team Liquid and others would not be able to attend. Now, they are looking into options where they could potentially still actually compete, but that would mean maybe having one team at the event playing locally and the other one actually coming in over the internet, which would give them a massive disadvantage. But they're looking into all the options of what could be done. Right now, it doesn't look like they'll be allowed to travel. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. And it might well be that the 6th Invitational does take place in May between the 11th and 23rd. But anyway, guys, that's all the news this week. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next time.